Hi Gemini, welcome to your weekly forecast for April 6th through 12th. We're going to see what's happening the week ahead with this lovely deck here, and then we're going to pull an oracle message from this lovely deck here. So, without further ado, my darling Gemini, let's see what's going on in the week ahead for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, my dears, here is your Monday, Tuesday, your Wednesday, Thursday, and of course your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, there's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so Gemini, I kind of feel like you guys might be two minds about something, or you might be going back and forth. Okay, which makes sense because your first card here is Child of Boons. And Child of Boons is going to be a card that's inviting us to focus our energy, to figure out what we're wanting to invest our time and energy in. But it can also be inviting you to really examine this option. You know, how is it beneficial? What can you do with it? Is there a way to maybe get more out of it or make it grow? So I feel like you guys are trying to get focused and choose a direction, or Spirit is encouraging you to do this. Now, because this card is also coming up as we're approaching a full moon, there could be something within yourself that you're preparing to release, because the full moon is a time of release. And a lot of us very naturally release, even if we're not doing some kind of like full moon meditation, or even if we're not doing something specifically with setting intentions to release, we will tend to release whatever is at the surface and ready to go. So Gemini, you may be preparing to release certain fears or insecurities or past experiences that have made it difficult for you to focus, right? Maybe you're beating yourself up about past decisions. Maybe you're beating yourself up about choices that you've made. You may be coming into a time where you're ready to surrender that and just let that go and have that clean slate energy and say, okay, you know what? The past is in the past, but we're focused on the now. What can I do now that's going to improve and better the future? You know, that's the energy that you're coming into. So this card is, you know, getting focused. This is also a card encouraging you to be in the body, right? Gemini, you guys are very much, very, you know, air sign, you know, very air sign, very in the thought of, in the realm of thought, right? It's easy for you guys to get lost in thought, or it's easy for you guys to really be, you know, imagining or daydreaming, or, you know, thinking of intellectual concepts or even philosophies and going back and forth. And some of you are very much, some Geminis are just really like just masters of conversation, right? It's very easy for you to be very social, or to just really have conversations very easy with people. And now that most of us are in a situation where we're having to spend a lot of time alone, or we're having to spend a lot of time, kind of isolating here, it might be challenging for some of you. But Spirit is saying this is an opportunity to really just kind of focus on yourself and what you're wanting to create for yourself, or what intention you're wanting to set for the future, right? Like, this to me makes me think of Hansel and Gretel, right? And he's like, you know, reaching for like the little house here. It looks like there's like, I don't know, I feel like, are those candies? I don't know if those are flowers or lollipops. But it feels like he might be reaching for something without fully understanding what it is. And so just make sure that you're examining your choices, you're imagining your options. That's something that might be tempting you right now, is really what it appears to be. Just examine, focus, be in the here and now, be present. Don't do anything on autopilot, you know, and try to avoid making decisions or acting on impulse when possible. Your Wednesday, Thursday card, my darlings, is the Green Mother. Okay, this is very beautiful energy. This is very fertile energy. This is a major arcana energy. So when you guys watch my videos, you might have heard me say in the past, when the major arcana cards come up, it's a significant crossroads in your life. You're beginning a new journey. You're beginning a new path. You're beginning kind of a new era, right? And this is coming up smack dab in the middle of this full moon. So you are going to be releasing anything and everything that has made it difficult for you to feel secure or confident in your life. You might be releasing issues having to do with a mother or mother figure. You might be releasing issues with, if you've been really having a hard time not being able to conceive, or you wanted to have children by now and maybe that hasn't happened. You're releasing that fear or the sadness or the heavy emotions that have maybe been clogging the way, which for some of you will open doors to parenthood. Whether there's some medical advancement that you're going to be able to take advantage of in the future, or whether some door is going to open that's going to allow you to adopt, or whatever it might be. I feel for some of you, you're just clearing out what might be blocking you from being in that parenting energy. And for other ones of you, you may be releasing issues having to do with mother figure, with mother figure. Maybe you don't have the best relationship with your mom or mom figure, or maybe there's some unresolved stuff, or maybe you're really missing this person. There could be just some kind of clearing and healing happening around the mother energy. Okay. So some of it can come by way of wanting to cry or feeling emotional. If that happens, don't let it freak you out. It's temporary. Just write it out, let it go. This is how we release, by just allowing ourselves to feel emotions and express them and let them out. But it's all happening. The flip side of the release is that you're building this stable energy. You're entering into this stable energy, this nurturing energy, being able to nurture yourself, being able to feel nurtured by others, being able to be respected, being able to create some empire for yourself, whatever that might be, something that you're proud of, something that you can put your heart and soul and creativity into, and to see it flourish and to see it grow. Okay, and that's going to be different things for different ones of you, because this is a general reading, right? And we all have different things that, make us feel excited or alive, or that interest us. Okay, the squirrels are really jumping out at me here too. And so the squirrels for me is a symbol coming up with not realizing how much you have, or not realizing how much is available to you. That really, really opens the door to abundance. Sometimes if we don't have a ton of money in our account, we might be very worried. We might be very stressed out. But we think of the squirrel. The squirrel just wanders around playing, having a good old time with its little squirrel friends. And it'll find an acorn here, an acorn there. It'll just grab it, run up the trees, put it away, go back. And before you know it, those acorns have really added up, right? Like they have enough to last through the winter and they're going to be okay. So I feel like you're also going to be seeing opportunities, or you're going to be seeing little things here and there. What you have is coming in, and you're even going to be able to, believe it or not, put some away or tuck some away for an even rainier day. So I feel like there's a sense of abundance here with that as well. So don't, any opportunity that's coming your way, don't be quick to discredit it or say, oh, well, that's not enough, or that's nothing, right? Some of you might even be getting little bits of income here and there. Maybe you're doing some service, or maybe you're doing something and you might be getting a little bit here, a little bit there, but this is actually benefiting you. This is actually, it's more than what you're giving it credit for. Okay, your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is Seeker of Visions. Okay, so Seeker of Visions is going to be a very light-hearted energy. Okay, it could even be a romantic energy. And Gemini, some of you might be a little hungry for romance, right now. Or you may be very much in the desire of seeking the things that bring your heart joy, that bring you a sense of happiness, that bring you a sense of fulfillment. You know, the harp is really jumping out at me. So some of this might be coming to some of you by way of music, you know, expressing something through song, or really being able to continue your releasing process through song or through music. That's going to be very healing. I do feel, Gemini, some of you are kind of connecting with music in a very uplifting way. Like, instead of going to the music that makes you very sad or makes you feel like remembering the sad times or someone that made you sad, you're beginning to switch over to music that makes you feel very inspired, very upbuilt, like upbuilding, courageous, confident, powerful. And some of you are just in this energy where you're just seeking the things that just give you a sense of happiness, right? You're coming into lighter energy. You're coming more into daydreamy kind of energy, but expressing it, you know, still being in the physical realm, you know, a sense of magic, a sense of wonder. I feel like some of you are watching movies and things that are just very magical and very happy, and you're filling yourself with hope and inspiration. I think a lot of you have just felt very stuck for a very long time, or have had very heavy things that you've been trying to escape. And now you're coming into a sense of, you know, I believe that it's possible for things to turn around. I believe that good things can happen. I believe that there can be miracles. And so you're aligning yourself with forms of entertainment that are helping you like reaffirm that. Okay? Let's check out your oracle message here for the week, my darlings. And guys, don't forget to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks those may resonate with you more than others. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do. If you click on the Calendly link in the description of this video, you can schedule a private reading with me there. Let's see here. What do we have? And we have the littlest fairy. Appreciate the beauty and value of the exquisite and small. Oh my God. What was I telling you about those little squirrels? Right? Don't discredit anything right now. You're going to have some things coming in and you're going to be tempted to say, oh, big deal. That's nothing. That's like a drop, a teeny little drop in the ocean, you know, or that's a teeny little drop in the bucket. I'm going to need a whole lot more water than that. Don't discredit what's coming in, okay? Because I feel like, and I'm going to be honest with you, Gemini, and don't get mad at me. Don't get upset with me. You guys have had a lot of messages come up over the past, you know, couple of months, where you guys have been doing like this emotional cha-cha, like with the heart chakra, where it's like opening up and you're wanting to escape it. It's opening up and you're wanting to escape it. So I feel, Gemini, a lot of you are still in the process of the heart chakra opening up. And when this happens, even when we have good experiences, it can feel very overwhelming to accept them. It's very tempting for us to sabotage ourselves and to run away from it. Oh, there's no way, this can't be happening. This must be a trap. And so we're very tempted to just kind of shut ourselves down to protect ourselves so that we feel safe. And so Spirit knows this, right? And Spirit knows that if some massive pouring in came in for a lot of the Geminis right now, that a lot of you would be very tempted to just be like, whoa, 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 I'm overwhelmed. This is too much. This is too good to be true. You know, something's going to go wrong. I'm just going to shut down and steer clear of this. So it's like Spirit is bringing in a little bit, little at a time, little at a time, to get you used to receiving. That's the energy that I feel around this. This is why I feel the little small blessings are coming in, or the little drops are coming in, so that you can get used to receiving, okay? And you can feel safe to receive, right? If somebody was like, you know, stranded on an island and they hadn't eaten in a very long time, you know, you can't go and put like a big, massive meal in front of them. They're going to get sick. They're not going to be able to process that food, right? You have to give them, you know, gradually, you know, to get used to eating again. Or if there's a flower and it's been in very, very dry soil, you can't just go and dump a ton of water on there. The soil's not going to absorb the water right away, and that flower is going to drown, You know, you just have to do little by little, and so that it can absorb. And so this is kind of what's happening with your energy right now in terms of receiving. So just be in gratitude of what comes in and know that bigger things are coming. Okay, my dears. If you're looking for more love and romance, the love videos are linked in the description of the video. Channeled angel messages are going to be up very soon for April, so subscribe if you haven't already to get notices when those are up. Private readings, like I said, click on the Calendly link. And guys, a lot of you have been asking me astrology questions, and I don't want to steer you wrong, but I had an astrologer reach out to me that really impressed me, so you can check out the website for like free articles and free guides. And they've been super awesome. If anybody wants a private astrology breakdown or analysis, they're offering you guys unlimited 30% off, as many reports as you want. Love and relationship, natal chart, forecast, all based on astrology. That's linked in the description as well. Don't forget, guys, every single day on social media, Instagram and Facebook, I post a card of the day. And I do a cool little pick a card game on there as well. So if you're not taking advantage of those posts daily, be sure you're on there as well. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Take care, my dears. Bye.